Are you guys understanding that whenever you see a circumstance in your 3D reality that's making you curl up in a ball and cry, that you must first observe what you were thinking that caused it? And if you can't do that, it will upset you and you will think that circumstance matters. All right, guys, let's do a Loz lesson about circumstances don't matter. Someone's brought it up in the squad. Now, inside the squad, I want to give you some news that's just come about because we did a live feedback today with my squaddies about what they want from the squad, what they're happy about, what they don't like. Most people were just telling me everything they like already, and I was trying to get out of them, what are you unhappy about? Now, one thing we used to do was every single month we either did a course or a challenge. And we took that away and gave you a year-long course called New Me, New Them. And the course started in January, and then every month since then we give you a tracker to track your thinking. However, a lot of people still want the old courses back that we used to do month to month, which are about specific circumstances, either money or love or business or health or whatever it is that we've decided on that month. We are putting them back inside the squad because so many of you have asked for it. I know sometimes you know what you know and you want what you want. And we took them away because we thought that offering you YouTube deep dives and the podcast and the coaching library and a year-long course would be better than doing circumstantial courses. But considering most of you guys think your circumstances do fucking matter, that's why I do courses, because you still haven't got that your circumstances don't fucking matter. So that's why I do courses, because you still haven't understood that circumstances don't matter, like the person writing this question. So hopefully when the person writing this question does the course that we're dropping on May 4th, they'll understand that their circumstances didn't matter in the first place and they didn't even need to ask the question. However, this course dropping on May 4th inside the squad will answer every single one of you who have a similar question like this about circumstances. Because you all think they matter. That's why you love courses. If you understood that circumstances don't matter, you wouldn't need a course. But because most of you don't understand circumstances don't matter, or you think you do and you still care about the circumstance, I give you a course about said circumstance because you think that circumstance matters. So I'm going to give you a course about it because you still fucking think it matters. God damn it. And then you wonder why I get so fucking aggravated. It's because I've told you a million times never to write, I know circumstances don't matter, but, so this person's written this. There ain't no but it's like they've written a big fat but in the ... Let's read it, shall we? I know circumstances don't matter, ... until you feel you get smacked in the face with the 3D. Advice on then what? How do I look at the 3D in the face and say circumstances don't matter, especially when you just want to curl up in a ball and cry? So where she's written ... is basically like writing but. You may as well have just written but, darling, because it's the same thing. I know circumstances don't matter, but what about when you feel you get smacked in the face with a 3D and start crying and curling a ball? What then? Then you realise you don't understand circumstances don't matter. That's why you're curling in a ball and crying. That's why you're reacting to it. That's why you're getting upset by it. Because you truly don't understand that circumstances don't matter. So you don't know circumstances don't matter. So do not write in your question to quell my frustration, I know circumstances don't matter, because the fact that you've written it the way you've written and what you've written proves to me 100% that you don't know circumstances don't matter. If you did, A, you wouldn't write the question, and B, you wouldn't have written ... And C, you wouldn't be curling up in a ball and crying about your 3D that's upsetting you because of the circumstances that you don't realise don't matter, even though you think you know that they don't. So, in answer to this, our wonderful mentor, Jennifer, and also one of our wonderful members, Alison, reminded this person that they probably haven't done my YouTube deep dive about a video all about saying fuck the 3D, which is called, they put a link. It's called Command Your Reality. It's a task I have given inside my YouTube deep dive guide section inside the squad. So right now inside the squad, if you come and join us, not only will you be doing this course starting May 4th, but you can also get my YouTube deep dives. And I'll put it here when I go on YouTube. These are links to really popular YouTube videos of mine on My Subconscious Laws YouTube, and lessons, activities, techniques that go with said video. So you can watch the video all about fuck the 3D, or the 3D doesn't matter, or circumstances don't matter, and you can do the task. What was the video? It was called Make Believe to Manifest. And then here's a task worksheet for you to understand that video and understand that you command your reality. And the first task is, what is the situation right now in your 3D showing you the opposite of what you want? And it questions you and it makes you go down and figure out, oh wow, I really don't realize circumstances don't matter. And then you get to the very end and it says, from today, I decide that this is the only version of reality I accept as true. But none of you have done the work in between. And that's why you think circumstances don't matter. So you probably need this task, darling, and you're in the squad, and I bet you $1 million, because I have $1 million, that you have not done this task. Because if you had done this task inside the squad, of which you are a member, you would not have asked this fucking question about circumstances. So, let's get back to the goddamn question, shall we? What do you do if you're curling in a ball and crying on the floor because your circumstances are so fucked up right now? How to look in the 3D in the face and say circumstances don't matter when you just want to curl up in a ball and cry. So if the circumstances are so bad that you want to curl up in a ball and cry, it means you aren't accepting that the circumstances in front of you have been caused by you. If you did, you wouldn't be curling up and crying about it. You would be looking at it objectively, observing it and thinking, how did I cause that? And what can I think the opposite to uncause it? Because I know this circumstance doesn't matter that's in front of me that I caused because I caused it. So for you guys to get upset about it, it must mean you don't understand that you caused it. Now, right now in my life, I am surrounded by people doing stupid shit. In my personal life and my business life. Why is that? What did I say the other day on a live that I have believed wholeheartedly for my whole life that my parents put in my brain? Anyone? What do I believe? What must I believe if people keep doing stupid shit in my reality? What must I believe about people? Answer me. Tell me in the comments what I must believe about people if people keep turning up in my reality, presenting to me circumstances in which they are making stupid decisions, things I consider stupid. I must think people are stupid. Right. I had two parents who were very, very intelligent, more intelligent than the average person, okay? My mum could sit at a table of 50 people, the bill could come, and within her mind, within probably 10 seconds, she could calculate, looking at that bill, exactly to the cent how much everyone owed without using a calculator, right? I am not mathematically inclined in that way like my mum, but my parents were above average intelligence, and they used to constantly tell me that people are fucking dumb. Okay? So I have a very, very strong story, like those of you who believe, I don't know, that men can't be trusted or men cheat because your mum got that in your ear. I don't have that story, so I don't believe that. But I do believe that people are fucking stupid, right? So in my squad, people can't find posts when we post things. They can't find the podcast. They ask dumb questions. My team do silly things. My 3D, my personal life, people do stupid shit. And then I'm surprised. Now, I've spent all day today being frustrated by stupid decisions people have made. And yet, if I was really honest with myself, I would have to look at that 3D of my team making decisions I don't agree with, or my personal life and people making decisions that I think are stupid, and think that must be because I think people are fucking dumb. So even though I got annoyed at my team today and got annoyed at my SP, I've got to understand I think people are dumb. So who caused that circumstance? Me or that person I'm annoyed at? Me or my team? Me. So there's no point me lying on the office floor and curling in a ball and fucking crying in front of my staff when I alone caused them to make stupid decisions that I now think are dumb. So if I, manifestation coach, can still be doing this, I imagine most of you still are. Because even though I know that circumstances don't matter, today, certain circumstances really frustrated me. One was me trying to get an answer out of someone who could not give me a fucking straight answer for love nor money. And the other one was things I had asked for from my team that still weren't done, and I was looking at things and thinking, why isn't this being done? Why has no one thought of this? And why do I have to think of everything all the time? And then I was frustrated thinking, I'm the one who always has to think of everything. Because I have a story that I have to step in, and I have a story that I have to think of everything, and I have a story that this person that I'm talking about makes dumb decisions. So if I continue with my story that this person makes dumb decisions and continue with this story that I constantly need to be present in my business for my business to run well, then I'll need to be present for my business to run well, and this person in my life will constantly make dumb decisions. Whose fault's that? Mine. So in answer to this person's question, what the fuck were you thinking, darling, about said circumstance? Can you look at it as an observer of your thought prior to said circumstance, and instead of curling up in a ball and crying about it, identify with your fucking brain whilst staring at your fucked up 3D how you created that? What was I thinking that caused that? Was I thinking this person makes bad decisions? Was I thinking my team can't exist without me? Oh, yes. Was I thinking in general that people are fucking dumb? I must have done that. So until such time as I, person who thinks people are dumb, stop thinking people are dumb, guess what will happen in my 3D? The squaddies won't find things and ask dumb questions. My team will constantly need me to step in. And this person in my life who frustrates the hell out of me, who frustrated the hell out of me today, will continue to frustrate me. So what can this person do? In the same way that I'm backtracking and reverse engineering the thinking I was having that caused those circumstances that frustrate me, that make me curl up in a ball and cry. I mean, I don't go that far, but I was frustrated. That's what you guys need to do. You need to identify, what the fuck was I thinking? Reverse that thinking. Reverse engineer your thinking. I don't want you to flip it. I just want you to think, what was I thinking? I must have been thinking this. Once you've identified it, you change it. You understand? What's this, Loz? Teaching my daughter and she got straight A's for school report. Oh, wonderful, darling. You did that. Are you guys getting this? I saw in your newsletter a squatty got engaged. Yes, we saw that post the other day. It was beautiful. We popped it in the newsletter. So guys, if you aren't on my Loz letter, I'll put it here on the YouTube. You can either go get one of my freebies or just join the Loz letter, give us your email, and every single Monday we send you a success story and what they did to manifest it. And we had a beautiful engagement success last week in the squad. So, if you're in the squad right now, you can come and have a guess as to what the new course is dropping on May 4th. We've given you a hint with a photograph of me going like this. What do you think it is while you watch this? Any guesses? This is your hint. Do you recommend me the same course? What Happily Ever After? Absolutely, guys. If you're trying to manifest marriage. I got engaged and married because of you. I find it easy with love but hard with my job. Oh, well, stop saying it's hard with your job, darling. That's wonderful you did that. Hooray! So stop saying it's hard with your job. Okay? So, guys, if you think it's hard with your job, it will be hard with your job. Oh, I can manifest love but not money. I can manifest money but not love. Oh, I don't even want to say it. I can manifest everything so easily. You understand? How to heal from cancer. Do you have any videos or anything? I have a whole course called Manifest Health, right? You can do that. But I also have recordings on my Subconscious Laws channel about healing. So I have the overnight sleep tape, the Heal Yourself Overnight. You can either give that to the person to use overnight and leave the volume down low and listen to it down low every single night. It's the Healing Prayer by Joseph Murphy, kind of rejigged by me. Or there's also health affirmations. So I'll put the links to these here on my YouTube when you watch it back. But go to my Subconscious Laws and go to either the affirmations playlist or my sleep tape playlist. Okay? And use the affirmations and that sleep tape. I'm so good with money, but love is a little difficult. Well, stop saying it's difficult. That's why. I want my new job in Dubai now. Well, you're not going to get it from that state, darling, from the state of want. You've got to be in the state of having. Have you got the job in your mind? No? Well, then you won't have it, will you? Okay, got it? Are you guys understanding that whenever you see a circumstance in your 3D reality that's making you curl up in a ball and cry, that you must first observe what you were thinking that caused it? And if you can't do that, it will upset you and you will think that circumstance matters. And in this lesson, hopefully you've understood why it doesn't matter. That you alone are the cause, so you alone can reverse it, change it, allow it not to make you upset. Got it? I don't want to know what caused my belief. You don't even need to know what caused your belief. You just need to know what you're thinking now. I don't need you to psychoanalyze every little thing that ever got put in your mind when you were a kid. Yes, my self-concept course will make you do that, and Worthy as Fuck for Love will make you do that to an extent. But right now, I'm asking you to observe the thinking you thought that caused the circumstance. Are you getting this? I want my SP back and committed. Well, Sonia, this is not teaching want. We are teaching manifesting. And right now you're manifesting them not wanting what you want because you're in a state of want, not in a state of having. Believe you have received it and you will. You don't believe you've received it, so you won't. Please go and watch all of my longer videos in my must-watch playlist. You sound incredibly fucking lost. Guys, if you write in here, I want this. I want my SP back. I want a job in Dubai. I want. I don't teach want. I teach have. If you are in a place of thinking you want something and you're talking about it from a state of wanting, you're not getting this. And that's why I say, are you getting this? And many of you in here right now aren't getting it. That's why you're writing want. If you're writing the word want, you aren't understanding how this works. Want equals lack. Exactly. Oh, I really want this thing in the shop window. I'm wearing this thing that was in the shop window. What's the difference? Should I get back and begging or happily ever after? To get them back? Back and begging, darling, because you clearly don't understand how to get them back right now because you're writing the word want, Sonia. How are you going to live in the end of happily married when you can't even live in the end of them even wanting to fucking talk to you right now? Guys, some of you have to fucking manifest my courses like step by step and do my courses step by step. Some of you think you can just go to happily ever after. Oh, I'm going to imagine I'm married. Well, bitch, right now you're writing, I really want my SP back. You might need to go to back and begging first. You're going to have a very hard time living the end of happily ever after right now when you think they've blocked you and they hate your guts. Like, I could teach you all just decide or go to the end, but can you do that right now, Sonia? When you've just been broken up with and your SP told you to fuck off and die? Probably fucking not. Like, what are your circumstances right now? You're all upset because you got broken up with. That's why I've got back and begging. So those of you who think that circumstance of just being broken up with or being ghosted or no contact matters, you can go to that course and realize it does not matter and you can change it. When you're triggered right now by being broken up with, that would be the course to do, back and begging. Unless you can just jump right to the end and go to happily ever after, go ahead. But I doubt it. 5 years of doing this will tell me, oh, I can't pick that up. I'll get her. I can't drink that. TikTok, no likey. 5 years will tell me of doing this that you guys, a lot of the time, can't fully go to the end of what you want because your brain will fuck with you and tell you why you won't get to that end, like marriage. Because right now you've been ghosted, or right now they've told you to fuck off and die. So you have a very, very hard time thinking, it's my beautiful wedding day, and your brain goes, He told you to fuck off and die. He's with someone else. He's fucking her right now. How are you going to get married, you dumb bitch? Circumstances, circumstances, circumstances. Got it? I'm going to come back on your live and tell you I got my big job in Dubai. Good, darling. Stop saying it's big. Maybe that's the problem, Rick. Listen to Loz. I've done wild things in my new job because I believed, just because I believed. Wonderful, Heidi. All right, guys. Are you getting this? I'm going to reverse my thinking today and stop thinking that everyone in my life is fucking dumb as a post and start thinking everyone's so smart and makes really good decisions. Because I really fucked up my day today with a whole lot of mistakes that I saw and a whole lot of wrong decisions from people and a whole lot of not answering me, and I fucking was pissed off all day, and I'm not going to think like that anymore tomorrow because I fucked my whole day up. And that's on me. Right? Are you identifying the thinking you were having before the said circumstance you're crying in a ball about? Can you reverse it? Can you think the opposite of it to then allow your 3D to change that's upsetting you so much? To allow the circumstances to reverse that you caused? No? Well, then you're going to be very upset and crying for a really long time, curled up in a ball on your floor because you're not getting this. And you're writing, I know circumstances don't matter, ... but... No, there's no but and there's no ... They don't matter, but you aren't getting that they don't. And that's why you're upset. And that's why you ask the question. Now, I don't want you guys to feel like you can't ask me questions, but when you write a question, ask yourself, inside this question, is there an answer that I'm not seeing? Like the fact that I haven't identified that I caused that 3D circumstance. Oh, yeah. Can I self-identify my own shit? Now, if you can't self-identify your own shit, that's when you need my courses. That's why I do them. And starting May 4th, we have a brand new course, so have a guess. This is the hint. It's dropping on Monday. All right, guys, make sure you're on my email list at subconsciousloz.com so you know when it's coming out, and come and join me in the squad for our brand new course, and you won't want to miss it if you think circumstances don't matter. All right, guys, thanks for following me and subscribing, and I will see you